everyone. My name is Molly Furman with Austin Underground, and today we are with
SaulPaul.
How you doing? Yeah.
I'm good. I'm out here at ACL weekend 2. Had a dope performance last week. Excited about this week's performance. Totally different set.
Yeah.
And the weather is playing nice.
Yeah, I know. Yesterday was kind of hot, and last weekend was crazy. But we're in some shade. There's a breeze.
Shade makes a difference.
I love the breeze. Yeah. You played last weekend. Was there anything that was crazy that happened? Funny? How did that weekend go?
This is my third time to play ACL.
Whoa.
The artist in me, no matter what I do, I'm always trying to like elevate and innovate.
Right.
So I was like, what will I do that I haven't done on this one? So I had a new album release, Speak Hope, Sing Joy.
Yeah.
Personally, I think I'm in my choir era.
Yeah, you had a whole choir last weekend.
Like, that's my thing right now. I'm like, how big can I do it? So it's been the biggest choir yet. So that was dope. Not only was it a choir, that's cool. I think what made it fresh is that I had everybody in robes, and then I just learned this thing called a stole.
Yeah.
And then it had the Speak Hope, Sing Joy logo on it. So they were like fresh to life on it.
So cool.
This week, I'm bringing in some B-boys and B-girls.
Yeah.
Like, we're bringing in our,
We're bringing in everybody. It's so cool. I
Yeah.
love it. So we're asking everyone this at the start of our interviews, just to kind of wrap it all together. If you could describe.
Yeah, no, it's like 203 and OU still sucks.
There you go.
Is that the question? Okay,
That's
boom.
not the question, but
that's
there
not
you
the
go.
question. Okay,
There you go.
okay.
There. If you could describe this ACL Saturday in 3 words, what would they be?
Epic, amazing, and triumphant.
Triumphant. Amazing word. We haven't gotten that yet, but I love that.
Yeah.
That's a great word.
I mean, yeah.
And also, OU sucks.
Hey,
3 words.
that's a good one. Hey.
3 words. There you go.
That's a good one, yeah.
So your songs are.
And look, don't say anything, but right on cue.
Oh. We're gonna blur it
It's
out.
always beef. Look
We're
at
gonna
that. You see
blur
what
it
I'm
out.
saying?
Don't
It's
worry.
beef,
Don't
man.
worry. That's crazy.
I love it. I live
Crazy
for it. Let's
timing.
go. Yeah.
But no, so your songs are so motivating and really lift up everyone who listens to them, including myself. I was just curious if there was really anything that like inspires you while you're writing. I know you do a lot of like freestyle on stage. So like in that moment was inspiring you, and also like pen to paper. Like, what are those inspirations?
Being present.
Yeah.
And being able to like process the moment, being present, is the present feeding off what the current situation is.
I love it.
Always inspired. So if I'm doing a freestyle, that's definitely feeding it. If I'm even when I'm writing a song, it probably was inspired by a moment, and I just cataloged it. Like, okay, yeah, I gotta like do something about that.
This
like,
was a good moment.
And so now it's like, let me elaborate and expound on that.
For sure.
Yeah.
I love that. So you travel all around the nation, speaking to kids, motivating them, telling them your life story, and teaching them, like in your song "No Stress," you're showing them like to love and not to hate, and you actually had them a part of the songs. Like, is there a favorite memory when speaking to those kids or like traveling that like really stands out of like, wow, I love doing this?
Yeah, like I'm a Texas ex-hookem.
Yeah.
Graduated from UT after I was incarcerated. So that was like, went from 4 felonies to a 4.0. And so as I traveled the country, I was used to being like an indie artist, and like every audience is new.
Right.
So what blew my mind is after, I guess, I saturated the nation because I was going places.
Yeah.
And I'm used to like winning crowds over, right? Just like that's a gladiator spirit of what I do.
Right.
And now I go places and people are like, I'm like, hey, bro, you want to do this one? We're going to do that one. People are I'm fielding requests.
That's awesome.
So yeah, it kind of clicked, and it was like, this is a different aspect of the career when you go from indie to like, no, like they know the music and
They're singing along. I love it. And they take it over.
So yeah, those are the epic moments.
I love that, dude. That's
And then it
awesome.
depends on, I know I'm real diverse with the sounds and the styles. Like No Stress has a reggae vibe.
Right.
I got a song on my new album called Shine. I'm from Houston. It has like that third coast, just
Shout out to
bass
Houston
rattling.
Hotties.
So depending on what part of the country I'm in, people have different favorites because it'll sound like what their vibe is. Yeah. So
I love it.
got a song called Amo a mi familia. That's like basically in Spanish.
Right.
Yeah, and so like even my featured artist Andres, 1, 2, 3, uno, dos, tres, Andres. I remember I sent him the track like, I want you to hop on this. He sent it back to me. He's like, hey, bro, you got a lot of Spanish on here. Like, I'm getting better and better. This is like my third joint. So yeah.
That's so cool. I love that. Yeah, I love that. Like when you go to these different shows, each of them have like their own individual moments because it's just like whatever the people are like.
Exactly. I like to treat a show like a conversation, right? Like, this is a great conversation. I didn't prepare. I can't say, oh, this is what I'm gonna say.
Right.
Like, we talk and I respond,
like
I interact, and you learn that from like doing freestyle. And shout out to everybody that does theater. That's an entirely different skill. Just because you can freestyle rap doesn't mean you can do improv theater. But when I did get into theater, I started to realize, like, wow.
Are you a theater kid?
Not a theater kid.
Theater adults.
I did write I wrote a play.
Yeah.
And they did a residency and put it out there. So I just sat for the entire process from like vision to fruition, and then the 30 shows, and
so cool.
It just made me appreciate on another level, like, wow. Yeah.
That's a perfect segue because I was literally about to mention that you are a Texas X, you went to UT, but specifically you are a radio, television, and film major.
Yeah, there it is.
I am too, so is our whole crew.
Salute to all the storytellers.
Yeah.
That's what we really are. We're storytellers.
I was curious if, as a storyteller, if there was other medias that you were like trying to like work more into, and how did you pick music to be your main way of telling your stories, but also in the future it's like, or like, I wrote a play, I want to make a short film. Like, what's kind of, you're an artist, so like, where do you want to go? Or like,
yeah, I didn't pick music. Music chose me.
Yeah.
Like, I stumbled into like, oh wow, I really like, this is a gift. Like, I can tell, and anybody can. Like I often ask the question, like, what are you good at without trying that other people try to do and they're not half as good? Because I'm from Texas, I'm from Houston, we freestyle. But I would do it, and like the mood would shift, things would happen,
right.
And I started to catch on. Like, that's not normal, and then I leaned into it,
right.
And then polished my craft, studied music theory, music production, everything. But I realized also I'm a storyteller. So whether I'm telling a story on a bottle, a book, a movie, a short, a reel, a song, or freestyle, a keynote, to me, like, it's all just a story, and then you have to respect the parameters of the medium that you're operating in.
Right.
Yeah.
I love that. Your story is so inspiring, and you really live every single day with love and like positivity, and you share that story with everybody. But for those who are kind of in that moment, like the edge of churning like to greatness and like having such like living every day in that moment, like do you have anything that you want to say to them as like the last push of like, come on, just choose happiness, choose love, choose all of that, because you're so inspiring, and you talk to all these people, and now you have the world.
You were born on purpose with the purpose. Sounds simple. It's more profound than it is simple. Like, ponder it though. Like, what's my purpose? Many times, you're in college at UT right now, or anybody that's listening to this in America. It's different in different countries, but we've been conditioned to move a certain way,
right,
to understand what success is. And they didn't tell you the whole story. You know what I mean? So it's like, just think critically, think objectively, and then look at your gifts and talents differently.
Yeah.
And I'll end with, because there's somebody that's like, okay, yeah, but I think that means I would do horticulture then. Like, instead of doing this thing that I've already trained at or been told that I was supposed to do. And I actually like money. Let's talk about it. It's like, I like money. I don't know if I can make money being like, I can do what I love, but I'll be broke. What I always say is, like, figure out how to get paid doing what you love. But people always go like, yeah, but if I do what I love, and I'm like, you missed it. I said get paid doing what you love. And so that's the other part too. So one, understand who you are, what your gifts and talents are, do what you love, but do the work and figure out how to get paid doing what you love. And then as the cliche goes, you'll never work a day in your life.
I love it. All right, I'm taking all those words in, and I hope you guys are too. And also, we're asking people if right now this ACL was a song. It can be your song. It can be someone else's song. What is that song? What's the vibe for the day?
Wow, that's a good question.
It's a profound one.
What is the vibe for today? I make them count. I could just throw out something random, but I'm pacing myself. I don't know how do we say that in one word. Is it a word or a phrase?
A song, like any,
a song,
like
a song.
a song. Like,
Oh, well then I'll quote the song that you mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
No stress.
no stress.
The reason why is I'm playing a long game. Like I got a show tomorrow. I did ACL yesterday. I'm here today, and I realized like you got to play long game
Right.
so that you can show up when it's time to show up and show out.
I love
So
it.
yeah, no stress. Yeah.
And then this is my personal question. I ask it at the end of every interview because it really helps me. Like, I know I remember these memories a little bit better. If right now in this moment was a color and you can just everything just equaled into like a certain kaleidoscope of a color, what's the color of the day?
Turquoise.
Turquoise. Oh, that is a good one. And it was like right off the gun. You knew that. That was in
I
your
know it.
chest.
Yeah.
I think my day was like kind of like yellowish green, but honestly that's so close to turquoise that I think we're definitely on the same wavelength for sure.
It's a vibe.
I love it. So this is your moment to look in the cameras, tell the people what's happening. I know you're trying to break world record. Tell them how they can be a part of that. Or
I know. I'm excited. I think it's gonna happen. Not the world record. What I think will happen is that UT will get involved. I'm setting the world record for this song, Speak Hope, Sing Joy, on my album of the same name. Kicking it off in about May 2025. I forget what year it is. May 2025. We're going to get more than 17,000 voices on this one track.
That's
We
awesome.
already have hundreds. I'm going to release a version of the song in November, which is National Adoption Month, and give us 6 months to get more than 17,000. My goal is 20,000, and that's all across the world.
I love
I'm
it.
excited. I guess I can go public with this. It's official now. Like, there's this company that like makes phones and it's just Apple.
Oh.
Apple, like they signed on.
Dude.
That's what I said. I was gonna be
What?
slick with it, but I'm like, no, it's Apple.
No, you just gotta.
It's just
Sometimes you
Apple.
gotta say.
You can't say that fly. Like, but yeah, they're part of the campaign.
Wow.
Speak Hope, Sing Joy. So next week we're hosting
That
a
is so
global
cool.
event where they're gonna be adding their voices and being part of the campaign. But yeah, individuals can do it, organizations can do it, corporations can do it. No university has done it yet though. So
Come on, UT. Let's
and
play
all that
orange
is simple.
together.
If you go to SaulPaul.com/choir, then you can find out the details. But it's really simple. You just sing Speak Hope, Sing Joy. You record it, you submit it. You can do a video if you want to, because we're gonna make a huge, epic video. Who knows? Maybe somebody from RTF. Maybe we'll partner with
Yeah.
UT RTF and to make
For
the
sure.
video.
I know I want to be on it, so
Yeah.
I'm
'Cause
spreading
in
the
May
news.
2025 National Foster Care Month
Yeah.
is when we will release it. And in the process, the real purpose is not breaking the record, not doing dope stuff. I do that daily. The real issue is to highlight youth that are in foster care,
Right.
that are waiting to be adopted by a forever family.
Right.
Yeah,
I
so-
love it.
yeah.
I love it. I'm going to be involved. I
Hey,
hope all of you guys
got 'em.
watching will be involved too. And awesome. Make sure to check. What's your socials? Let them know.
It's easy. Everything is SaulPaul. SaulPaul. SaulPaul.com.
Perfect. Check him out at his socials. Make sure to check us out at austinunderground.org and all of our socials. And we'll see you guys next time. All right. Bye, guys.